Interesting, isn't it? How Thomas Jefferson, member of the American Revolution, preceded this quote that's talking about nothing short of revolutionary. This concept that plants can communicate. Plants can communicate. Are you kidding me? I remember reading this and rereading this and looking into it. It came to light when this large expanse of African prairie was fenced in order to protect the animals from poachers. And soon thereafter, the kudu, if you've been to the zoo, kudu, Kudu, are large, very large antelope, were starving to death, even though there was plenty of food there. And to make a long story short, they discovered that even though there was so much room, the kudu had to eat so many leaves, they couldn't get to enough different plants. And they could only nibble, take a few bites, and then walk past other plants to a new one further away to take a few more nibbles. Because, as they discovered, when the kudu would eat the leaves, the plants would respond and generate tannin rapidly in the leaves. And the kudu ended up starving with stomachs full of leaves because the tannin prevented the leaves from being digested. It was a self-defense mechanism by the plants. And they go on, Watson goes on to cite all kinds of other research, down to just getting groups of volunteers to yell at plants. And the plants will react and communicate that there's a threat nearby. Now, I realize how weird and psycho that sounds, how revolutionary that thought is. But if the scientific method can demonstrate it's a fact, shouldn't you open your mind to the possibility, or at least check it out yourself? Not during class today. We have work to do. But how cool is that? That plants communicate. And it goes on to explain the same is true of trees. And they seem to communicate both in hormones across the air and somehow through their root systems. So a certain amount of awareness in all things is a pretty cool thing. And you know what's also cool is when awareness actually reaches out to a teenager. And that teenager becomes aware, hey, I need to do my DPE. I need to take care of it. I need to plug in and work all period and quit talking so I can get a decent grade in here. What a great idea. Revolutionary.